Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Rich and Armin. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your dog's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash that he keeps the bulk of the leash in his right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction is a tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Rich is going to take off, first demonstrating the heel. Heeling is proper walking on a leash without pulling you. And as you can see, Armin matches pace with Rich. The command is Armin heel, and at this point he's to walk with you, not in front of you. And each time that you stop your feet, he's been taught to sit beautifully without being told to wait for his next command. So when you're walking down the street and you stop to cross traffic or talk to a neighbor, he should be sitting nicely at your left and waiting for his next command. So good heeling skills are really important. Keeping in mind, sporting dogs were bred to run and to hunt and to retrieve and point. So this is not really in their genre, but he's done really good. This is your sit-stay. We don't let him become distracted by scratching or sniffing or any of those things. That's why Rich corrected him. When he returns back to him, he walks all the way around him and returns all the way back around to heel position, back where they started, and then they take off heeling again. So this is just for your behavior in your everyday living situations, when you're walking him to and from your store, when you're walking him on the street, that he's well under control, that he's not dragging and pulling you down the street, and that when you stop walking, he sits automatically to wait for his next command. Very nice. Rich gives him another sit-stay. This teaches him focus and maturity, and you're going to lengthen out. This is your recall or your come on command. He comes in and sits right in front, and then he goes back to heel position. And Rich will demonstrate that again. So far we're working on heeling, automatic sit, stay, sit, stay, and now the recall. Armin come, and he comes right in, and he should sit right in front of you, not jump all over you. Then he goes back to heel and back sitting. With Armin, it's all about keeping him focused, keeping him under control, teaching him to have self-control. Very young sporting dogs, very high energy.
Down.
This is your down from a heel position.
Stay.
So with your dog seated at your left, you put your left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down. When Rich returns back to him, he should remain lying there until Rich gets all the way back to heel position.
Armin, heel.
And then he heels him out of that. Your sit stays, your down stays, you can practice them right in your house. The only thing that you really have to go outside to practice is your heeling. Unfortunately, we're getting better weather. So you can practice your heeling.
Down. Stay.
Put your training equipment on, leave it on, and practice in the house.
Armin, come.
This time Rich calls him out of that down. If he doesn't sit, you saw the little correction, no sit. And then he goes back to heel and back sitting.
Good. Armin, heel.
Very good. And you'll see if he doesn't do the command right away, Rich will tell him, no, sit. Now he's going to leave him in a sit, stay.
Stay.
He's going to turn to face the dog, and this is your down from a distance.
Down.
Very good. That is a difficult command to do at best, even when you're working with a working dog. So we've demonstrated for you all of Armin's formal basic obedience commands on leash. Okay, we're going to be helping you with a lot of other things that we've discussed on the phone. And any questions that you have will be answered for you. We've enjoyed having him. He's a challenging dog, but we're going to be there to help you and coach you at home. And thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.